with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly.
Hey Aaron, I'm doing alright. How are you? Yeah, the music's really good.
I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Someday you go through the rain, and someday you'll feed on a tree frog. This ordeal, the trial to survive. For the day we see new light, I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
Yeah, it sounds like she re-recorded it for this game. She sounds a bit older. She also did the ending music for the PlayStation 1 version of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. She sang a song called I Am the Wind. If you look it up on YouTube, it's actually pretty good. If you like this kind of music. All my food went rotten. I gotta get more. It's a shame. A lot of this stuff was actually pretty good. Keep an eye out for animals. I gotta restock on food. Yeah, the rabbits give you a lot of stamina. I'd love to find one of them. Although the instant noodles are pretty good too. Not in real life though. Here it's been pretty good. It was hot at first, but it got a little bit cloudy and cooled down. Then it was kind of nice like fall. Yeah, it's gonna be bitter cold here before I know it. Come on, turn around, buddy. You can do it. I believe in you.
What's wrong?
See if they have anything good on them. That'll work. Sorry, buddy. I need to eat.
Who's that?
Yeah, I streamed it a few months ago. I gotta finish it. I played through the PlayStation 3 version back in the day, but I haven't finished the PlayStation 4 remaster yet. I need to. I'm close to the end from what I remember. Yeah, I used to have that game. Well, I think I still do for the PlayStation 2. I just don't have a good way to play it right now because my TV doesn't accept a PS2 signal. I gotta get a HDMI converter. I don't think a lot of people give Gun credit, but I feel like that was really like the first game that was like Red Dead Redemption. I feel like Naughty Dog had to be inspired a little bit by it. Not Naughty Dog, Rockstar, excuse me. Neversoft actually made Gun, the people who made Tony Hawk, which is pretty crazy. The world wasn't ready for that type of game yet because I don't think it did well. It never made a sequel, at least one that I know of. And I did finish Red Dead Redemption 2. I should have kept that. Yeah, I actually make art myself. I usually use pen and ink as my medium. I was thinking about doing some drawing streams actually. I just haven't felt very creative lately. I got like 3 half-finished drawings I'm working on. And his stomach. Let's get you some food. Mostly have ramen, it seems. And some vulture. How nice.
Hey, that's good.
Then why don't you get more stamina?
I could go for seconds.
I like how the bodies attract them, though. It makes them easier to find.
Sick.
Thought it would taste like shrimp.
Not too bad.
All right, our stamina has now been recovered. Now that we've tried at least 25% of the animal kingdom. All right, I should probably listen to the radio.
You've got the key from Eva. Now use it to enter the underground tunnel. The great fortress of Groznygrad is at the end of that tunnel. The door to the underground tunnel is in the summit area.
Got it. Thank you. I still like the codex style from Metal Gear Solid 1, where it's actually just drawings of the characters talking. Metal Gear Solid 2 was pretty close to that. But I thought like the codec scenes in 3, as good as this game was, they were always kind of boring to watch because you just kind of see like a vague like image of Snake while there's just photographs superimposed versus seeing actual characters talk. Although Snake talks, but he's hard to see. And he doesn't really articulate that much. I don't know, it just felt less immersive to me. Luckily they fixed it in 4. I haven't played 5 in so long, I don't even remember how that one was. Cool beans. I'm sure we are not matching, are we? Some squeaky sounding boots. Why does this look like a trap? Is this the fire boss? Looks like it. I vaguely remember this from playing it on PlayStation 2 and the PS3 remaster. I gotta finish this version of the game on the Master Collection as well. Feel like it's gonna be harder to go back because of the controls. That fire looks really good. Alright, you're getting a little carried away.
I am the Fury.
No kidding.
The flames of my rage will incinerate you.
That's cool. You can see the reflections on the dome.
As I return,
That might actually be ray tracing.
the world set ablaze. And do you know what I saw there?
Excuse me, Lumen for Unreal Engine 5.
Fury. A great and terrible fury at being alive. Now you're going to feel the scorching heat of that horrible blackness.
I'm more worried about him blowing himself up than him hurting me. Alright, what is the secret to this fight?
The Fury is equipped with a powerful flamethrower. Whatever you do, don't attack him from the front. Get behind him and attack him from there. You'll never get anywhere fumbling around in the dark. You need to be able to see first. Use the night vision goggles. You could also try using a torch or a cigar.
Yeah, that seems practical. Alright.
Snake, watch out for the Fury's flame attacks. Those flames are incredibly intense. If you get blasted at close range, it's likely to result
I
in
was gonna
severe burn.
purposely walk through them.
If you get burned, go into the survival viewer right away and use Cure to treat it. If your body catches on fire, you can put it out by rolling around repeatedly. You can also go into the survival viewer and change out of the burning clothes. So if you catch on fire, take care of it immediately.
That sounds a little involved. I guess I have no choice.
You can't fight if you can't see in front of your face. You need to be able to rely on your vision. You can try the night vision goggles, but keep an eye on the batteries. Don't look straight at the Fury's flames when you're wearing the night vision goggles, though, or you'll be blinded by the after image for a while. If he fires the flamethrower, either look away or take off the goggles. If the batteries in the night vision goggles are used up, you can use a cigar or a torch for light. But if you try and get close to him with the light on, he'll know you're there. Keep that in mind.
Alright, let's see what we're working with here. I'm gonna trade this with this. I have so much stuff now. That's one cool thing about this game. It's one of the first Metal Gears, if not the first, I feel like, that truly gave you some options of your play style. For the last two games before this were like super stealth focused. Last games meaning Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2, since this is essentially a remake. I almost feel like the shotgun might work for this. I haven't fought this guy in so long, I don't even know how he's gonna be. Alright, what are we gonna carry on us right now? These recharge the batteries. Don't take it personally. They paid me to do this. Let me get up.
Having trouble seeing.
No. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Ah. I don't even know where he is. Looks like he's over there. The heck is he doing? Brady's packing fireworks. shit.
What can I say?
Delicious. Alright, how do I get around this silly man? I have a feeling that won't last. He loves what he does. There's like a fire-free area I can walk through.
That's damn good.
Think he likes it. Son of a bitch. Dang. I feel like he detects me no matter what. So close. Yeah, I'm doing it all over again.
What can I say? What can I say?
4, 3, 2, 1, ignition, fire!
That's damn good.
Hey Matt, what's up? At the Fury right now. So I guess about halfway through. Haven't beat this game in a while, so I can't remember exactly. Yeah, seems like the frame rate's slowing down a little bit. The fire and everything. That's making it a little bit difficult because the control doesn't feel as responsive. I remember it being a lot easier, like on the 60 frames remaster on PlayStation 3, because I do remember having issues on PS2. And I seem to be having issues on this version. But I'm also rusty. I used to play these games all the time.
What can I say?
Now he's going to be relentless because he only has one hit left. Thank goodness.
Boss, this is the end of the Cobras. You've got to live on. You're the only one left. I'm off to join the sorrow.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident too. Even though other games have been good or well received, I can't think of any other game that has constantly been talked about since it's been out. Like most other games people have played through, praised, and then never talked about it again after. The Expedition 33 seems like it's always being brought up.
Do you read me? I'm coming home. I see the earth.
I'm sure that I'll win some sort of award, but maybe not Game of the Year, because I know it's not everybody's type of game. I feel like Expedition 33 is more accessible to more audiences. That was a really good battle system that's turn-based. And I haven't finished it, but I heard it's not overly long too. It's like the perfect balance of everything based on what I understand. I only can talk about what I've played through personally though. Okay, he turned into a ghost. It's not the weirdest thing. Dude Man's dentures popped out in the last stream. My my brain keeps pushing the original Metal Gear Solid's controls by accident. I'm always doing the wrong thing because of it. The thing that throws me off the most is the inventory system and not using the shoulder buttons. That and pushing circle to crouch. Kind of giving Shadow Moses vibe. I'm sure that was on purpose. I would imagine it would be, especially with the snow. Always thought it was so cool in Metal Gear Solid 4 how you saw it again. I really hope they come out with a Master Collection too. Metal Gear Solid 4 might have to be its own disc though. Knowing games these days, they'd probably make you download it separate.
Who's that?
Air raid sirens unsettling. They run one here when our weather's bad. It's so creepy. I wasn't used to it living in the county before. The first time I heard it, I was really freaking out. I didn't know what it was.
What can I say?
Steady diet of rats. I need need all the first aid supplies. Be cool if there was a new weapon under one of these. Alright, which way are we going? Alright. Definitely not the right way. Shit. Luckily they have cone vision.
Huh? Who's that?
I swear, did one of those go right through his corpse?
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
I hate getting caught in this game because it takes forever for your health to go down. I guess this area will be hiring again.
That's damn good.
Great spotlights. Just like Shadow Moses. Alright, why they had the riot shields out? So much for being patient.
Patrol here. Enemy sighted. Commencing attack.
Wish there was like a restarting counter button like Last of Us. Hopefully they can shoot me fast and kill me. Takes forever to die in this game. It takes even longer to redo your health. Can't remember. Can we just shoot these lights out? It's been so long.
Come in, HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position. Begin the alert status.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Who's that?
Just keep coming. Right now, a silencer would be nice. Yeah, it's a really good game with decent graphics and modern controls combined like with the original layout and everything. If you like the original game, it's a no-brainer. I have a feeling they'll fix the frame rate issues and everything by the time you get it. I'm surprised they're not fixed already. I know they fixed everything with the Master Collection, so it's only a matter of time, because I didn't think they'd do anything with that. And they surprisingly added a lot of new features to at least like the higher end versions. I don't know the Switch, but I know like on PS5 there's like a 4K option and different ways to upscale it that you didn't have before.
Control here. Unable to determine the problem.
Understood. Resume your patrol.
So I know this game's even more important to them, so they want this one to be really good. I think it's more of an Unreal Engine issue than like a Konami issue, because most developers are having issues with this engine. As much as Epic wants to blame it on the developers. I'm sure that's part of it, but I just feel like when every game's suffering from similar problems sometimes, then you gotta wonder if it's the developer. But it's not like game breaking or anything. You just notice it when a lot's going on, where it feels a little bit more sluggish. Snake's kill count's probably close to Frank Drebin's from the Naked Gun movies.
Who's that?
And every time, they're everywhere, I swear. What I get for talking about the Naked Gun. I'd like to see the new one, although I think it's kind of blasphemous that they didn't start with the police car thing. That kind of blew my mind. I was kind of looking forward to like the newest version of that. Alright. I don't like your stinking spotlight. I need to stop assuming this area is empty. Seems like they only give you one item. I swear in some of the Metal Gear games you can get several items from the bodies, but maybe I'm just imagining it. Don't I need that stupid riding uniform? Or disguise?
Good. You've infiltrated the East Wing. Rykov should be somewhere in that building. Take him down and steal his clothes. But you
Okay.
can't simply wander around the enemy's home base looking like that. For now, disguise yourself as a scientist while you look for Rykov. Rykov is somewhere within the East Wing. Find him and dispatch him.
Okay. Yeah, they've been talking about it forever. Even made a cameo appearance in the Ghost Recon games. In Fortnite, I think out of all games, even though like the average person that plays Fortnite's probably not even old enough to play a Splinter Cell game. I have a feeling it's gonna happen soon though, because they recently just came out with that animated movie, so they must be trying to like build up hype for Splinter Cell. Although I have a feeling Michael Ironside won't go back to it, and his voice is so iconic. But I don't know, the Blacklist voice wasn't too bad. Yeah, they've had a lot of characters I don't know why are in Fortnite. Fortnite plays by its own rules. It looked like a game that was a lot of fun if you could get into it, but I don't know. I just always feel ridiculous when I play it. I think I'm just too old. Or I feel too old to play it. I'm sure it's made for everyone. One would hope. Yeah, they've thrown everything into that game to try to keep it fresh. And to think, I used to see like the physical copy before it got popular at the store all the time, and nobody would buy it. It only got popular when the Battle Royale mode became free. Then all of a sudden, everybody was playing it. But I remember for almost like a year, I'd see it all the time. Nobody cared about it. Like if you would have told me back then how popular it would have been, that would have shocked me. Why do they always like push their glasses up like that in like Japanese games and anime? I don't think I've ever really seen anybody do that in real life. And I wear glasses too. Can we just climb? You're just gonna stare at me awkwardly? I saw somebody who was American like trying to act like they were wearing glasses and they were doing that push their glasses up thing. And I'm like, yep, this person watches a lot of anime. I was like, because anybody that wears glasses does not do that. I've never seen Hideo Kojima do that, but he makes his character do it in his games. Maybe it's just like an iconic thing, like that snot bubble when they sleep. You know, I was expecting this bathroom to be a lot dirtier. Didn't mean to bump into you. You guys are like always in the way. Yeah, you got a mousetrap. Something I'll probably never use. Not your stomach again. I'm glad I don't have snakes problem. That'd be embarrassing. I tried grape Fanta from the convenience mart like a few years ago. I actually like grape soda. Maybe it's because I haven't had soda in a long time, or at least normal soda in a long time. And yeah, it was so syrupy, it was sickening. I don't know what their other flavors are like. Hopefully they're better than the one I had. Maybe it was old or something. It looked really refreshing too. I was excited about having it. But like if I was a collector of like a bunch of stuff, I'm sure like those would be appealing to me. Yeah. I'm sure that like if they had a Jason one, it would have some sort of water theme to it. And then Freddy would have to have a fire theme. So I'm thinking like a red or orange flavor, and then Jason would probably be like blue or purple.
Snake, that door can't be opened by normal means. Apparently, it operates by responding to a specific radio frequency. If you want to know the key frequency, why don't you try asking
He kind of
someone
looks
nearby?
like the Hawaiian Punch mascot. If they still have that little guy on the cover, I haven't had Hawaiian Punch in a long time. All these scientists are going to point me out. Where's the writing look alike? This old, outdated technology. It has like the power of a like old school Game Boy. I need like a whole server room for it. I don't know where the scientist is. They give me no room to walk around anyone. Walk faster, please. Yes, I do my own stunts. There you are. Hopefully I just gotta take this dude down. I don't remember. Wow, do you really sound like that? Is there like a locker or something? No, but there's one of those stupid little frogs. I know. And often his stamina is not even halfway depleted when it starts. It's making me use all the ramen up. I know he doesn't like these rations. Unless he...
I've had enough.
No, he still hates them. I want to save all the good stuff for emergencies. We drag him in the other room? I don't remember. Once you know these games, you can get through them really fast. Alright, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. No, let's not go that way. Okay, that's where the lockers are. Stomach's already growling again. Oh, there's another one of those posters. Yeah, they're older. That's kind of cool that they thought about doing something like that. I wouldn't expect it. I thought they would just reuse the assets and maybe try to sharpen them up. All right. So I guess we gotta go.
Major, I disguised myself as Rykov. What? No good?
No. Snake, you can't pass yourself off as Rykov simply by wearing his clothes. You need to make your face look like his as well. There must be a way to make your face look like Rykov's. Think, Snake.
Yo, you're Snake, aren't you?
And you're Sigint?
None other.
I heard that you're an expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology.
Close.
Huh?
I am the expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology.
Ah.
I'm the guy that designed your trank gun, active sonar, and motion detector. If you want to know anything about weapons or equipment you find in the field, just send me a message and ask. Later.
Eva, I disguised myself as Rykov. What's wrong?
Something's not quite right.
Not right. What? What is it?
I got it. Your face is all wrong.
Let's say what now?
I mean, your face isn't his.
Well, I would hope not.
Well, you need to do something about that.
Do what?
Well, you're a smart guy. You figure it out.
Hey Steve, what's up? Oh, what's funny, they put a Metal Gear Solid 2 poster in there. No, we just want to open it, not salute it. Tempting as that may be. Yeah. I used to know it really well. I used to study all the timelines. But now, since I haven't played them in so long, it's like playing them for the first time. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I gotta relearn it all. You should just replay these games through over and over again. I think this was like the first Metal Gear game that felt like truly sandbox, especially since you can play it stealthy or like an action game. Where Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 kind of force you to be stealthy. What voice actor did they change? Because I just thought they reused all the same audio. It is cool they retook the posters of all the girls.
What was that noise?
Like when they're older. Like right here. Instead of reusing the same assets. Oh, yeah. They try to do it story-wise, but still, it's like, that's Keith Sutherland. Like, David Hayter played Old Snake. If he didn't do that, I could buy into it more. But where Kojima said, like, he wanted somebody to play an older Snake and he sounded too young, I'm just like, then you basically just retcon, like, Metal Gear Solid 4. But it's whatever. I think he really just wanted star power. Because now you see all the games that he makes now. It's like filled with like stars. Yeah, it really kind of annoyed me, but because it's Kojima, part of me was still thinking that it was a prank and they were going to surprise us. But I think that was like the first time he really like had influence over the Western market, because usually like he wouldn't be in charge of like the localization and stuff like that, because I don't think he liked David Hayter as an actor for a while and wanted to change him, but like here he's like well received and more popular.
To really become Rykov, you'll need to make your face look like
Yeah,
his,
especially
as well
when
as
he
your
started
clothes.
with like
As for how you do that,
that
well,
those
I'll leave you
interviews
to
where
that.
the dude was all bandaged up and stuff. It wouldn't have surprised me. It's the same guy that said he was going to retire since Metal Gear Solid 2, and he wasn't going to make any more Metal Gear games, and he ended up making so many more. And not just like the mainline ones, because there's also Peace Walker. He got frustrated with this team with Portable Ops, took over that. He's such a perfectionist. He always would like say he's going to quit, and then I guess he didn't like what the team was doing, so you have to be full hands on. I know I've worked with a few people that are perfectionists like that just have to take over everything if it's not perfectly their vision. But it does give Metal Gear its own unique feeling, even though I feel like some of his ideas are batshit crazy and not for the best for the game. But some people look forward to it. Like when the end dies and his dentures explode out of his face, I'm like, I'm not sure if that was supposed to be cool or not. Alright, so I gotta probably change and find a stupid wig. And I have no idea where to start, so that's looking good. Yeah, there's like in 3D. I remember even when I was younger, like it was probably like 19 or 20 when I know this is making us sound old. Um, when Metal Gear Solid 3 originally came out, and thinking how stupid it looked, but at the same time, it's like that's Kojima.
No good.
I think Kojima is still really talented, but I think some of the praise and everything has kind of gone to his head, where he doesn't question his ideas anymore. Kind of like George Lucas in the prequel trilogy, where it had some good ideas and everything, but nobody told him no, and he wasn't cautious because he's like, I made 3 successful Star Wars films. I know what I'm doing. I think Kojima suffers from the same thing. He hangs around a bunch of yes men. Yeah, David Lynch I might have been from outer space. I don't know how David Lynch pulled it off, but to be fair, David Lynch took his time making stuff, at least his mainstream stuff. He's also like a artist and a musician as well. Like there's a really cool documentary, if you haven't already seen it, about David Lynch called The Art Life. I absolutely love it. He talks about his process growing up, like his early filmmaking and artist experience. Like it's really cool. Yeah, especially when you hang around people that like worship you. And I'm not picking on Kojima. He's made some of my favorite games of all time, but I feel like a lot of times like people made my favorite things after a while, the stuff is never as good. 'Cause I guess the shit goes to their head. Or maybe your just interest change or your outlook on life. I'm sure there's a lot of factors. Somebody's like yelling in the background, play the damn game. Why don't you play the game? That's what I have to say to that. I told them. Yeah, I'm so glad they like stayed with the Firewalk with me kind of formula where it was like gritty and more surreal. especially with season 2. They kind of like tried to keep it more like digestible for like normal audiences, but they went full on surreal with the other one. I love like with Fire Walk with Me, there's a whole 90 minutes worth of deleted scenes and they edited them like a movie and it's like 2 movies of the same story. It's so cool when you watch them back to back. And not a lot of the same footage is recycled either. It's pretty nuts. I think that movie when it was released wasn't received as well. 'Cause I think a lot of people saw the movie without seeing the show, not realizing it's a prequel and a sequel at the same time. Yeah, I didn't even know it yet, but I love how it ties everything together. Even brings like a David Bowie sound alike for that one scene where he's like the kettle or whatever. They're talking about possibly making season 4, but it was probably for the best. Because I was like lightning in the bottle. Who really expected season 3 to be really good? Yeah, they gave him like a southern accent in Fire Walk with Me. There's more footage of him in the deleted version. Just kind of talks like this, so they could have just got anybody. But it's cool they added it because it was never really explained, but that's part of David Lynch's charm. He wants it to be somewhat dreamlike. Oh, I think it's still going on. I think it's more like a butterfly effect at the end of season 3. It's just like an alternate version of that dimension. It's an alternate timeline that they tampered with. I think that's exactly what that was supposed to be, but I don't think even David Lynch or anyone else who works on it knows it's whatever you want it to be, more or less. Yeah, I think it's like, yeah, I think it's more like like no matter what you do, there's going to be like a consequence to whatever you change. And in that one, that just like altered the whole universe and timeline. Well, according according to quantum physics, like all timelines exist at the same time. So you're right and wrong at the same time. They just all run parallel. Although, like, I feel like based on season 3, like she might be more like of an energy or something. Like with those orbs and everything. Like it's never like I said, it's never explicitly even thought out. Even like the creators don't know what it's supposed to mean. So it's not, no answer is really wrong. Right, I'm probably gonna go in the restroom and save because I gotta take Faye out soon. I'll find this stupid wig later. So I can play dress up and get whatever the F I need to because that's what a badass like Snake does. Alright, let's save this. Let's go bother paramedics so she can give us some more outdated movie trivia.
You want to save? Hold on a sec. Snake, have you seen Earth versus the Spider?
Yep, at least 5
It's
times.
about this spider that suddenly mutates into a giant monster. They bring it into the city in a state of hibernation, but it wakes up and starts wrecking the place.
Oh, so my intention, my interpretation is just like they're like personifications of good or evil, like entities almost, and the humans are more like hosts. Kind of like how souls are. I know David Lynch is very spiritual,
The important thing isn't that it got big.
not in a conventional way, like religious or whatever,
Spider destroying the city. Suspend your disbelief.
but like spiritual, like believing in spirits in some way. Especially if you look and hear him explain like what he was going for with some of his other artwork and stuff like that. Oh, those urinals look like people have been peeing blood. Yeah, I'm glad too. There's very few people I can talk to Twin Peaks or anything David Lynch or surreal about. A lot of people get unsettled with surreal stuff. Everything has to be like explained to them. I think that's why things that are open for interpretation are like game stories and stuff like that. So many developers play it safe because a modern audience would be confused by such things. Everything has to be kind of spelled out to be mainstream often. I'm so glad people like David Lynch did give a fuck. But anyway, thank you so much for hanging out. I gotta take Faye out soon. It was nice talking to you. If I don't see you later, I hope you have a good rest of your night, and hopefully I'll talk to you later.